According to the news published by Sahara reporters, it is disclosed that 60 people were killed on Wednesday night when some gunmen alleged by the villagers to be Ésmè attacked Garki village, Kuzari, and Katuma villages, which are under Sabo Bene local government area of Sokoto State. It was also disclosed that many who sustained severe injuries are receiving treatment at a general hospital at Sabin Bene. Nevertheless, the confirmed death cases is still expected to rise as many corpses are trooping into the hospital. Hence, this has caused residents to flee their homes due to frequent attacks by gunmen across the local government area. Notwithstanding, it was also reported that 18 people were killed in another attack at Kadaye, Faji, Marakawe, Lanjegu, and Garin Amadu villages on Monday. These villages are some kilometers close to Sabon Beni. Many have alarmed over the recent attacks in Sokoto, and they have called on the government to retaliate on behalf of the citizens. If it is not Boko, it is Ésmè, a Twitter user exclaimed. Residents in the affected villages claimed that the armed attackers were headers with ammunition who used the avenue to revenge farmers' efforts to prevent them from destroying their farms. This tragedy is in alarming rates. It is devastating and intolerable. It is high time Nigerians wake up and protect themselves like most northern villages have done through their vigilante groups. I'm sure the government must have heard about this. I think it's still one of a lawmaker, one of the constituency in that same Sokoto that came and said some villages that he represents and he speaks on their behalf. He came to the floor of the Senate and began to talk about how foreign soldiers have been helping people in that area. I'm not sure. I don't think whether this is the same area, but I know it's in Sokoto as well. And up to now, nothing has been done. Again, it's the same area that whether they call them bandits, they've already selected or elected judges, and people in that community are always going to them for what? To judge some cases. That means they've taken over and nobody's hearing all of those things. If not that the man came out and said it, and up till now, the government has not been able to do anything, and now this is happening again. So what do we call this? Just yesterday, what do we call this? So they will tell us they are not aware of this whole thing, but they will tell us they have decimated and defeated this Boko. Then what about Ésmè? The government is not saying anything about it. Do you know what they call them? They call them bandits, but their original name, whether they have other people that are in that category, but we know that we have a Ésmè who are also causing all this trouble and taking people's lives. With the presidents or the presidency tell us they are not aware of this. The DSS, they are not aware of this because they will tell you they can't fold their arms when some individuals are insulting the president. They can quickly pick some people that insult them. But this particular set of Ésmè, nobody takes care of them. Nobody arrests them. Nobody talks about them. Not to talk of want to judge them. But if it were to be other people committing crime in another place, you see that police will quickly jump up and begin to do their work. That is when you know that they are really working. But as far as Ésmè are concerned in this country, the presidency is acting as if they are not hearing anything. They are acting as if they are not even, that nothing of such is happening. Go and ask Femi Adesina or you ask Gabashew, they will tell you different story. I'm sure they are all in this country. And again, we need to narrow it down to the governor. What of the governor of that state? What is he doing? If the president cannot say anything, what about the governor? Now the Delta state government has come out to say they are going to take their destiny in their hands, meaning they are going to do what they feel like doing, what they know how to do best, instead of waiting for federal government. They've waited for federal government for a very long time. No, they are not saying anything. They have governors in all those states that call themselves chief security officers of those states. What do they do? Like I said, let us narrow it down to the state. They get a security vote. They call themselves chief security officer of the state. They will not tell you that, oh, they don't have much power to be able to do what they need to do, because whether the commissioner of police in that state has to report to the IG and they will not even listen to them. So what is not the essence? So the chief security officer or the BA, the name of that, the name the BA, so it's just for formality's sake. It's just on paper, not in reality. But at the end of the day, a lot of lives are going down on a daily basis, and it's as if when you're just killing ants, that is just the way things have turned out to be. Come out of your hiding place and start to deal with these people. Stop complaining. Stop complaining. Someone says, say Baba, the change is here. Let no one run. Government is talking of empowering farmers by giving them soft loans, but the irony is the same government is lackadaisical on the issues of addressing Ŕđśm menace. You will borrow money to farm, Ŕđśm will destroy everything, also kill you. We eat yam every day, but we do not eat cow meat every day because it is not too healthy for human consumption. We use tomatoes every day, granules, pepper, and so on, yet emphasis is placed on cow rearing. It's just too bad. My own concern is that, are they not hearing this? What are they going to do about it? How can you just be acting as if nothing is happening and be looking at the other side? May God keep every one of us. And one thing, even if people eat cow on a daily basis, so does that warrant for people's life to be taken away? I don't understand. Now, so we'll go to continue. What kind of government we get for this country? And somebody will say Buhari government is the best thing that has ever happened to this country. They are quoting Femi Adesina. Is the one who is always saying that the government value the cattle more than human lives. APC is the worst government. God will fight for his own and we shall hold our peace. That's our prayer. Okay. Oh. While you are praying, defend yourself and don't be a fool, lest you die like a coward. The government of Buhari, in collaboration with some Fulani northern governments, knew what they are doing. This is why they are not doing anything about the evil going on in the land until Nigerians rise up to this impending doom. The Fulani Ŕđśm will never give up. They will never give up. They have an agenda. Are you going to be blaming people? When the federal government is not doing anything, the state government is not doing anything. So what do you expect people to think? What do you expect people to think? People just say, don't worry, report the case to the appropriate quarters, that they will do something about it. And that is how it's going to end. It will see happen again. Another incident will see happen again. Report the case again to the appropriate quarters. That is what you are going to be hearing. Well, those who are living in that area, they are really trying, because I don't understand. When some people's life will be taken, another day you'll be waiting so that you'll be counted among the statistics. The so-called northerners, it is only God that will deal with them for all these atrocities going on. What about the northern governors for their forum? What are they doing? Now they are talking about Amajiris. What about this? And what are they even saying concerning this? It's unfortunate, honestly. When will this whole thing end in the north? All the service chiefs, security head, all of them, what are they doing? Haba, this is it's becoming unbecoming. Another person is advising the people, face them and do not run away. Your running away is emboldening them. If you can stand and face them, you will see them running. The southern hypocrites have seen this post as an inconvenience for them to spread their hypocrisy, which they call religion. Okay, if only this had happened in the south or in the southern Kaduna, you will have seen the vultures saying all kind of baseless rubbish. Okay, now you that you are from that side, so you love what is happening, people should not say anything. That means it's intentional. This thing happening is intentional, and you expect people not to say anything. You can imagine. Of course, this kind of person is from that area, so that is why he does not see anything wrong with all these things. Like I always say, it is still the southerners that are always crying more than the bereaved, because they will be the one that they are always having that human feelings. But these people, they don't have human feelings, because that's why this thing is happening over and over again, and there are people who will not say anything. They will just keep quiet. They will keep quiet. I don't just understand, because this thing cannot be happening in other places, and you hear people or you just see people folding their hands. It must have gone around the whole world. It must go around the whole world. So that's why these people are see they have that the effrontery to continue with in their atrocities. Okay, this is no longer ordinary. The most annoying part is that the federal government is pretending exactly as if nothing is happening. I think the gun should be legalized. Okay, who is going to do that? Is it the same government that told everybody to submit their whatever that time? They are seeing these people carrying AK-47. They are not saying anything. Any little thing, they will tell you they are protecting themselves. So, guys, let's hear your opinion, because this one is very painful.